Hi guys, my name is Andrea Valdez, and for the ones that don't know me, I have a 8-year-old son and a 1-year-old baby, and I can honestly say that I'm a proud mother of a child with ADHD. If you do not know what ADHD is attention deficit with hyperactivity disorder, and I have been dealing with this for a few years now. My son was diagnosed when he was 6, but it's been a crazy roller coaster. And if you are a parent of a child who has this disorder, you also can relate to me as well. All I wanted to share was that today was I had a meeting in his school because my son also has a speech delay and also has a learning disability. So today I had a meeting because I was not happy with the services he was receiving. So I applied. I had to reopen his case and fight for more, and he got reevaluated. And today I didn't get great news about it, but you know what? I take it in like a pro, like I have so far, and I'm just willing to do whatever it takes to see my son better himself in the next years coming up. They told me that his speech delay is extremely low. He's on the deficient level, and they don't understand how he never got therapy, but he did get evaluated before earlier in his years, and they didn't recommend it. Something, things happen, and as a parent back then, I didn't have the knowledge that I have now. But it's never too late when you want to do something for yourself. And I truly believe in that. And I also believe that everything happens for a reason. So I'm just taking it in as is. And I'm also told that my son will have to be moved to a small class because of his level of his delayed. But he's a smart kid. It's just the speech impairment that he has that's backing him up tremendously. And he needs to be, you know, focusing. They need to focus on getting him, on a more structured class. So he will be so distracted and stressed with a big group of kids. And for any parent, that's not good to hear, right? You feel like, damn, like, you have to go through this and things like that. But guess what? Maybe before I would have felt, depressed and down and things like that. But today I can honestly say that even though I may not like what I was told, I feel really positive about what's gonna happen. And I'm crying not because of the news. I'm just filled with a lot of grace, and I'm so grateful. You know why? You may think, you'll be like, how is she grateful for things like this? Yes, I am. Because I have learned that everything in life that comes in our path happens and there's a reason behind that. So I am so positive about what's to come. And, he needed this so he could become a better version of himself. And I agree with everybody who was in the meeting of, the services he needed and all the stuff that he actually needed. And I am okay with him being pulled in a small class because I know that he needs it. So what this means, I just want to tell you one thing. As parents, we always want everything and all the best for our children, right? But not every single time things come the way we expect. And we need to learn that we have to advocate for their well-being, not our mentality or what other people think. So when people talk about small class, a lot of parents be like, oh my God, like, I don't really approve on that because they probably going to be calling my child names. They're going to my kid. Why you care about that? Why you care about the label? You should care about how they feel inside. What is the main struggle? And you see it day by day. So why not helping them? Why care about what other people think? And, the teachers, when they came to me, they said, listen, this is the best thing for him. And, he's going to be set in a better environment next year. And we believe that he's going to improve so much more. And I also believed it. because I see what my son is going through, and I see what his struggle is, and what personal development has done in my life. It's been tremendous. You know why? Because when they was talking about labels and things like that, the first thing I said was, my son is not going to be any of that. My son was created for greatness, and my son is going to be the greatest. Not because he has ADHD means that his life stops. No, he's a normal child with a condition, and that's okay. And I'm okay with that, because he's a special one. And your children should always be looked at how special they are, no matter what happens. Not because they have a condition, not because a doctor says that there's something here and there. It means that their life is over. No, their life is starting. But it's up to us as parents to develop that confidence and that trust in them. Confidence and the way you see yourself comes from home, comes from how your parents make you feel. And if you are told every time that you ain't going to amount to anything, what you think is going to be the outcome, that's exactly what's going to happen. So the first thing that came to my mind was, when we were speaking about that, was Les Brown said, don't allow other people's opinions become your reality. And that's exactly what I'm going to do for my son. He's going to be the greatest because he was created for greatness. And I am positive that everything that's happening right now in his life is to better himself. Don't allow anyone tell you otherwise. Not because your child is being diagnosed with something means that the life is going to stop for them. No, it's up to you as a parent to move forward, to show them that yes, that they are fighters and that you're going to overcome things with them. They need us as much as they need air. So don't ever forget that. And I wanted to express myself because this was so powerful that when I came out of the meeting, someone who was next door working in the educational department pulled me to the side and said, I need to speak to you. And you know what she said? Thank you so much for your words. I heard what you said, and I'm a mother of 2 children who are on special ed right now as well, and they got moved to a small class because of their disabilities as well, and now they're going through a tough time because they being looked at differently. And I said to them the same thing you said. Don't allow other people's opinion be your reality. And she started crying, and she gave me a hug, and she said, you are such an amazing mother, and you are so strong. And guess what? I am. And I see that I'm touching other people's lives by believing in myself and showing others the same thing. I mean, this is something powerful, and I wanted to share because a lot of us go through life feeling like we are not enough, feeling worthless, and that has a lot to do with our confidence and the way other people looked at us. But we need to figure ourselves out, and we need to allow ourselves and show ourselves that yes, that we are special, because we are. We were created for greatness. You are a masterpiece, and don't ever doubt that. Whether you have anything going on in your life, whether you have a condition, whatever, don't allow anyone take away from you what you were created for. We all here for a reason. You was not a coincidence. God chose you to be here, and keep that in mind. So I hope that this message also, applies in your life, like you applied it into your life, and that I plant a little seed of a strength, because that's basically what we need to become stronger. And thank you for listening to me. But I needed to share this because my chest was really tight after this meeting, and the fact that I was able to touch someone else that I didn't even know, and I even got a hug from this person in tears, was something incredible. That's never happened to me. So don't ever give up on yourself, and believe in personal development, because it has changed my life, and so it can change yours. Have a great day, and have a great weekend. Thank you.